Hey everyone, it's Maida. I had a conversation today that made me realize what I've gained from all the meditating I've done. So I've been meditating for about 20 years, and everyone knows that meditating is supposed to be good for you. And I realized that I've gotten a lot of things out of meditating. Connecting to myself is really important aspect of it. But one of the biggest things I've gotten from 20 years of meditation is learning to kind of listen to my mind and watch my mind and have discernment over my mind. So when I first started to meditate, when I closed my eyes and started to just watch my mind and actively listen to it, I was so surprised by how ridiculous my thoughts were. So they were boring, they were repetitive, they were heavy, they were full of doubt, full of fear. But the biggest thing was how boring and repetitive. So my mind is going all the time. When it was back then as well, going all the time. And it had this heaviness to it, and being able to sit and watch your mind and understand its patterns. So we've all got individual patterns, and our minds kind of repeat them, and until you stop and actually watch, and until you stop and get familiar with the patterns, they rule your life. I couldn't believe that boring, repetitive voice in my head was the guiding principle for how I was making my decisions, for how I was living my life. And so meditating has given me the ability to get to know my mind and get to know its patterns. And there are some schools of meditating that try and kind of dominate the mind and shut the mind down and have silent mind. I'm not into that. So I don't think you should just let the mind go without any kind of guidance, but I also don't think you need to dominate it or shut it down or make it wrong. So I believe in the middle path with that. Working out how your mind works is one of the most life-changing things that you can do, and meditating is fabulous for that. But you don't need to meditate. You just need attention, you need intention, and you need focus. So you could just put a reminder in your phone to occasionally notice your mind. Notice what it's saying, listen to what it's saying, and imagine that it's like a different force from you. Imagine that you're just going to be able to watch it without getting drawn into what it's telling you, and just start to assess it. When you start to assess it, it creates a little bit of distance. And until you do that, you're kind of a slave to it. You're driven by it. And yes, so meditating is fabulous. I cannot recommend it highly enough, but you don't need it to be able to get the biggest gift from it, which is self-awareness. And once you've got that self-awareness, you can start to work with your mind and talk to your mind and encourage your mind and create a relationship where, you and your mind support each other and work together. And that is bloody life-changing. Cannot recommend it enough. Literally changed my life. So if you need any help with anything, I'm here. If you've got any questions, shoot me a line, drop a comment. But stopping and taking some time to notice your mind, to make friends with your mind, is one of the most life-changing things you can do, because your mind is the filter to everything in your life. And once you change the filter, once you clean the filter, it's like looking through the world through dirty glasses. Once you clean it, once you create that healthy, helpful, good relationship, everything is different. So again, I'm here. Any questions, shoot me a line. Oh, thanks, Jacqueline. Nice to see you. So yeah, if anyone wants any help with working with that or any questions, shoot me a line, drop me a line. Happy to work with any of you. The mind, but love it. Get to know it, work with it in a loving, encouraging way, and you know what? It will give you the same back. So that's me for today. Over and out. Bye.